What is going on, you stallions and stallionettes? AK-40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven. Today I'm going to give you my full comprehensive review of the new Belle Delphine holiday extravaganza video. She's been hinting around for about 2 to 3 months that she was actually going to go fully McBang Bang, and she actually did. So definitely props to Belle for actually following through on this, because up until now, her OnlyFans have been pretty dissatisfied and whatnot, because there's really not a whole lot of nitty-gritty content in there. It's actually quite wholesome. She wouldn't even show the pastrami's or the bologna. She always had those covered up with a couple of bumper stickers from cars she finds out in front of her apartment. It would just be like light teasing, a little glimpse of the tuchus of the rumpkin, nothing crazy there. But in full patriotic fashion, she does indeed go full spread eagle. And I've done the painstaking research for you guys. I have actually watched this content 3 or 4 times over, really meditated on the content to give you guys my full comprehensive review. So we're going to go over everything from lighting, angles, audio, and the performance of the actor and actress. So without further ado, guys, like Belle Delphine, let's jump right into this thing. All right, so just jumping right in, I am going to say respect, props to Belle Delphine for actually going through with this. People were literally saying, including myself, okay, well, believe it when I see it, when it's on my screen, on my monitor, on my fucking cell phone, on my tablet, whatever your weapon of choice is, boys. Now, hopefully you had a screen protector on that thing, because you were probably doing a lot of swiping and rewind and see what the hell was really going on, because it was a little bit weird. The setting, there's a bear involved. Just going to say that right now. Guy with a full bear suit, then he rips it off, and he's got just a bear head on. You know, what I did like, though, is it's just an average Joe. He's hairy, he's chubby, he's got a body like me. Whenever I see an attractive female receiving a Portuguese bow tie, or a Turkish breakfast, a filthy Ramirez, a dirty Sanchez, from a gentleman that's just an average Joe, it's great. It's a good confidence booster. So that was kind of nice. Now, the lighting was pretty damn good. You know, they obviously had a good softbox setup and whatnot. It was overlooking Belle's bed. So if you watch her streams and stuff like that on Twitch, or you've watched any of her YouTube videos, you've seen this setup before. You're going to recognize it immediately. Now, while the lighting was good and the camera quality was fair, the audio quality, it left a little bit to be desired, to be honest. My ear canals did not get the pleasure that they deserve. So there was no soundtrack, there was no subtle music in the background or anything, just the wet thuds and slaps you've heard if you've watched Fight Club before. And whoever filmed it, I mean, this guy might have been cousins with Michael Bay or something, because it was like watching a Transformers movie or modern action movies. There was so many damn cuts, it was very jarring and kind of throws you out of the immersion of the scene. Yeah, it was like watching The Shining with dicks. It was just too much cuts and pans, and you know, whenever you're vibing off a certain angle or whatever, boom, you're over here, or boom, you're on the guy's gooch, or boom, you're zoomed in on Belle Delphine doing the Japanimation orgasm face. Here, let me see if I can do it. I nailed it, I know. Speaking of getting nailed, I will say, you know, Belle Delphine's a very attractive female, and it's kind of cool when it's somebody that it's kind of adds that little taboo factor when it's somebody that you've watched on like Twitch or YouTube or something like that, to see him really getting plowed with no snow in their area. Yeah, the whole bear thing was kind of weird. I think they probably did that to hide the dude's identity, because I'm pretty sure this might be like her boyfriend or something. And the fact that she gets him a PS5 at the end just kind of made me want to chuck my phone across the living room. The one thing that I will say was a pleasant surprise that I didn't really expect, and I'm glad that I witnessed it. She does indeed leave her back door unlocked for welcome visitors to come in to pay a visit, and that's really nice. Not only that, she actually accesses her back door. So sometimes, you know, if the front door is occupied, which it might be, she'll just go around the back. So the clip itself is only 13 minutes long, but as far as nitty-gritty squeeze-a-titty action, it's only about 7 or 8 minutes. There's a lot of self-play, or Han Solo, as I like to call it. There's also a little bit of Toy Story in there, Woody, and a little Buzz Lightyear to the rescue, if you know what I mean. And then also, there's like a weird intro and outro with a little storyline of this bear dreaming that he's going to get with Belle Delphine, and then at the end, like I said, she gives him a PS5. Now, she was very well groomed, boys. It was like a slip and slide, and also the chocolate starfish was indeed bleached, so we actually call that a vanilla starfish. So again, she does a lot of her traditional Belle Delphine stuff, the hentai Japanimation orgasm face. So if that's what you guys are looking for, you've come to the right place. For me, it was kind of a letdown, though. It just really didn't tickle my fancy, and it wasn't quite what I was expecting. I mean, granted, there was some stuffing, even though Thanksgiving's over, and she did indeed get pounded like a Salvation Army drum, but still, it just didn't do it for me. For one, the angles, the cuts, and then the story kind of threw it off. The fact that that took up a third of the video, and it wasn't like, it didn't add to the plot or anything. There was no plot twist or anything like that. It was just kind of like there as filler, or fill her, as I like to call it. And it just didn't do it for me. Now, granted, like I said, you still have that taboo factor that it's probably have wondered what she looks like with her clothes off, and now you get to find out. And not just with her clothes off, but with a stuffed bear given to the two-knuckle shuffle. In proper patriotic porn fashion, she does finish up with a nice money shot, and she takes it like a champ. Rocky 3. But yeah, it was just relatively disappointing. So you can purchase this piece of multimedia to watch for $35 on our OnlyFans, which is obviously the way that she would like you to view it. However, as with anything that you're supposed to pay for, you can find it for free on the internet. A simple Google search for Belle Delphine Christmas video or Belle Delphine with 3 X's or any combination of what your sick mind can come up with. It's going to lead you to this video. How you know you've got the right one in your hands, you got a grip on the right one, is it's 13 minutes long. So what I would recommend you do, though, is probably run an incognito tab so your wife and little ones aren't searching for stocking stuffers and end up stumbling upon your folder of other stuffer videos. Also, I would highly recommend running a VPN or virtual private network, specifically with this video. Not just any adult content, but specifically this video, because Belle Delphine has a team out there right now, not cybersecurity, but a team to protect her investments, so people actually pay for the OnlyFans. They're actually looking for people's IPs and stuff that are searching for this on the open network. So, I mean, do with that what you will, but I recommend running a VPN. I will have linked in the description below the one that I use that is a referral link. Actually, you get 30 days free to try it and see if you like it. What I like about the VPN I run is it actually works on up to 5 devices. So I have it on my phone. When I had a tablet, it was on that. It's on my PC. Shoot, you can actually even install this on some of the modern gaming consoles. So if you are illicitly pirating or downloading some software or content, games, that you probably shouldn't. And you can also unlock geolocationally locked content. So for example, Netflix has a whole different library for other parts of the country, and you can actually select what area in the world you want the servers to ping off of and simulate where you're at. And they're also one of the most reliable ones. They have never ever had their infrastructure hacked or anything like that. They don't keep any records of your search history, so no matter what kind of sick sadistic shit you guys are looking for on the internet, nobody's judging here, and they certainly as fuck aren't, because they don't keep any of your data, and they help you to stay anonymous when you're downloading or uploading content that you really don't want anyone to know about. So I would recommend putting your VPN on before you check this out if you are going to take the free route. Many other things you could spend your money on. And honestly, the video is not worth 35 bucks. If it was an absolute banger or banger, I would tell you guys, oh yeah, it's worth the 35 bucks. Now, it's not. It's not even worth $5, honestly. It might give you 2 to 3 minutes of pleasure. There's this one 45 second clip in like the middle of the video where she's just getting mollywopped, and I like the angle. I got in there good. I was like, oh boy, whoa, that's Belle Delphine. And I'm sure her simps and whatnot are actually gonna purchase this bad boy. I think she has like 450,000 subscribers on her OnlyFans. So do the math. That's she's making a shitload on her OnlyFans. So if a couple of scallywags like you and I take the free route, it's not gonna hurt her pocketbook too much. Alrighty guys, I think that's gonna do it. I think I put a tick in every box, and I'll see you guys in the next video.